we are going to show you guys how we clean out the filters in our Berkey water filtering system. So this is the top section of it. I just took it off. There's always a little bit of water down at the bottom. Can you see that? All
yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Basically, what you're going to do is on the bottom side of this, these just unscrew. It's just a plastic piece that unscrews from there, and then the filter itself drops out of there, and this is what the filter looks like. Now these filters, we have been using these filters.
Sorry, I started coughing.
Okay. We have been using these filters now for what?
3 years?
Couple years?
No, it's been 3.
Okay. But every so often these need cleaned. And all I do is basically just take a clean wire or stainless scrub mesh thing and go over top the filter like that. Now you will get some of the black coming off the filter, and this does take some of the filtering compound off of here. So over time, this will wear down your filters, and eventually this filter is not going to be any good anymore. The media that filters. Now I don't know if this is the way they tell you to do it on their webpage, or if they even suggest using something coarse against the edge of the filter. This is the way we've been doing it now for the last
3 years.
3 years. This filter seems to be working out well, but I basically just take that over it like that. Now these filters, when they sit in there, they sit upright like that, so the water goes into them and goes down through the bottom hole and drips out into the canister for you to drink out of. So once I go over it with the brush here, what I want to do is I put this on backwards is what I do. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I put this on backwards a little bit, and the filter itself comes with this little, it's like a little rubber donut, and basically it's a sealing type thing to put on here to purge these. So when you purge these, basically what it's doing, you're forcing water down into it, and it pushes the air out through the pores of this. So what I do here is I'll actually set it down, and our thing extends here, but if you didn't have one, basically you're just going to turn the water on real low and push this up against here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video or not, but it's gonna...
You just sprayed Charlie.
Yeah, it does spray out a little bit, but the water is going to start coming out of the filter, and you'll see it bubbling with air first. If I can hold that straight on there without it squirting out. You see that air coming out of it, and I'm actually going to have to turn the water on a little bit more. I'm going to really spray myself here, but there we go. See how it's foaming, and then eventually it will stop at the top of it, and it's just water coming out. So at this point, I will rinse it down really, really well, because it's pushing all the impurities, all the stuff that's stuck in the filter back out. So I'm going to rinse that filter down, take the donut back off, and that filter is primed and cleaned and ready to go back into the Berkey. So what I'm going to do is, there's a second filter in here, and these are actually set up with 4 holes in here. There are 2 plugs in it. I'm going to pull this one out. I'm going to do the same thing with that one, and then I'm going to clean the inside of this, because I don't know if you can see, it builds up some sediment down in there, and that's basically just what stays in the top section of it and gets filtered out of your water. What doesn't catch in the filter drops down to the bottom. So we're going to clean this really, really well. So I'll take this other element out of here, and once I'm done, we'll just put these back in the way we took them apart, and it will be ready to refill and use for another, who knows how long.
It's been lasting.
We pretty much just wait until at the point where the water isn't coming through quickly, if it takes almost a day for the water to filter from the top down to the bottom, we're like, yeah, it needs cleaned soon. So,
Yeah, it's been lasting over a month between cleanings.
so that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this out. So after I filled it to the brim in here, basically gravity just pulls that down through, and you can see here, hopefully you can see in the video, those should be dripping like crazy. We can hear it dripping down in there. So that's pretty much it for cleaning the filters.